Guys and girls, you have an Oculus Quest 2 and you're wondering what you're going to be able to play this year? Well, that's good. Today, we're doing a little update on the upcoming releases on Oculus Quest 2 in 2021. We have been waiting for it for a little while now, and it should finally see the light of day this year. Sniper Elite VR will offer you much more than just VR sniping. A wide range of weapons will be available to kill threats, and of course, the series-specific slow-motion replays will still be a part of the game. Fan of climbing and thrills, The Climb 2 is coming. Taking all the mechanics of The Climb, with probably some gameplay improvements and especially new routes to climb, I can't wait to see the graphics rendering dedicated to Quest 2. If the power of the Quest 2 is well exploited, the immersion will be excellent. A little less shimmering and colorful, but just as immersive, is the game Wraith The Oblivion Afterlife, that is also planned for Quest 2. Sensitive souls should refrain, as you'll have to fight various spectres and a huge mansion with rather gloomy corners that will allow jump scare at any time. Double announcement during the Oculus Connect, Assassin's Creed VR and Splinter Cell VR are well underway. But we have no idea what the final result will be. We just know from a job offer posted by Ubisoft that Splinter Cell will have a multiplayer mode. As soon as there will be more info on the subject, you will be the first to be notified if you haven't forgotten to subscribe and activate the bell, of course. Cosmo Dread will trap you aboard a spaceship full of horrors. You will have to explore, survive, and find your way back to Earth. The game features a rich and impressive, detailed and immersive atmosphere that may well make its little effect wirelessly in your Quest 2. More than 3,000 contributors funded the RPG MMO game Zenith, making the Kickstarter a success. It only took 4 hours to make the project a reality, with a dozen times the amount required in the end. It will therefore offer millions of players the opportunity to create a common story by facing lots of different creatures in visually appealing environments. The Wizard's Dark Times is an action-adventure game full of magic that received excellent reviews from the press when it was released, while a Quest 2 version is in development to take advantage of the wireless experience. And since it's full of all kinds of interactions, the experience will only get better. Little is yet known beyond the trailer, which only gives the game's atmosphere, but Warhammer Age of Sigmar Tempestfall is in any case planned for release on Quest 2. In this action-adventure game with RPG components, you will have to fight the forces of Nighthound with melee weapons but also magic. Eternal Starlight is a tactical space combat game, developed especially for VR. An omniscient view of the battlefield will allow you to experience planetary conflicts on a large scale, meet and vaporize alien species, collect technologies to upgrade your ships, and advance into the depth of hyperspace. Elysia is another RPG MMO that can be played in room scale. Players will travel together in their quest to explore a multitude of unique areas. Each zone contains bosses, dungeons, caves, and large outdoor cities, all waiting to be explored. The game will also feature PvP and control of flying vehicles. We don't really need to present it for many, but Stress Level 0 plans to bring its Boneworks game and engine with crazy physics management to Oculus Quest and Quest 2. Beware, however, if you are sensitive to motion sickness, the game is to be avoided in this case. Not very well known, but absolutely excellent, the game 1976, Back to Midway, offers old-fashioned shoot 'em up, but using VR to make changes to the gameplay or nice visual effects. With a solid lifespan and a great replayability thanks to its upgrade system, I highly recommend it if you're a fan of the genre. Rhythm of the Universe, Hyonya, will mainly offer musical puzzles in a visually promising adventure game. The demo has been available for a while on Steam, but was too short for a strong judgment, so we'll wait for the final version for a real verdict about it. If you like to box seriously and sporty, Thrill of the Fight 2 will undoubtedly be for you the Holy Grail. It offers the closest thing to a simulation in the field and will allow you to keep your figure while having fun. Sword Reverie is an action-adventure RPG that has brilliantly succeeded in its Kickstarter campaign and should not be too long now. It will offer you sword fights but also magic that you will have to launch thanks to precise sword movements. all this in a manga universe rather nice visually. Carly and the Reaper Man is one of the few games available with asymmetric VR cooperation. One of the players moves little Carly for the platform part. The second player, playing Death, is present to create platforms and various aids so that Carly can achieve her goals, and it really works very well. If you want to smash the undead with a sword, Undead Citadel is for you. Having already proven itself on PSVR, this game with a very sympathetic middle-aged style will allow you to take advantage of the covering of the undead without the constraints of the wire in the second part of the year. Then VR Adventure is already available on PC since a little while and offers you a really nice platform game with a rather mastered and progressive difficulty. Just like Moss, we will find a Quest version of this game within the year for the greatest pleasure of all. Also already available on PC, the game Stride will be welcoming on the Quest 2 within the year. Offering various game modes and various courses, this title offers a kind of mirror edge VR, rather successful, and will therefore have its place on the Quest since the wireless will bring a significant additional freedom in the movements. We'll finish this stop with Dinosaurs, because that's it. Patagon, the Forbidden Island, will propose you to meet on Patagon Island to go dinosaur hunting in a steampunk-style universe, which is pretty cool. The game will offer, on top of that, cooperation, which could be pretty cool if it keeps its various promises. That's it for today. Don't hesitate to give me a blue thumb and subscribe if you like this video. And on my side, I hope for many more surprises beyond the many games already announced. Thanks for watching. Bye!